Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on the Manchester Airport commuter route, the Mac, the ATS Mac by Alan Thompson Simulation. And yeah, we're here at the airport and we're going to be heading into Manchester. I think we're at all stops as well on this northern service bound for Liverpool Lime Street. So let's pop in. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us the key to show this off. But of course all opinions are of our own. Right, let's get the door shut. So we're going to be calling, I think we're all stops. So we've got Held Green, Gatley, East Didsbury, Burnage, Moldef Road and Manchester Piccadilly. So we've got about 25 minutes. So let's get the door shut. You would have a guard, well, I assume you'd have a guard on this. But unfortunately there is no guard buzz. So we do that, right. Let's go. I think it's 25 miles an hour starting limit. Out of here. But yeah, that's where we are currently, Manchester Airport, and we're going up to Piccadilly, which is up here. So we've got a nice drive ahead of us on the Styal line, as it's known. Very much like in the. I mean, this is. I mean, those signs, that's a sign of good things to come. Having the GSMR setup boards. Hopefully, we will get working GSMR at some point in the game. Which these will then be really handy for that. Telling you the next signal number. Where's that go over there? Now, what's that line over there? Oh, is that tram? What's this over here? Is that maybe trams? Yeah, maybe trams? Essentially. I'll back in. Cool. So it's quite slow coming out of the airport. And then we then go right sort of underneath the flight path. Here comes the plane coming in now. Do a little running brake test. There you go. Cool. There's a nice bit of service variety on here. I did one of these last night, and it was I think it was a Manchester. No, what was it? Crewe to Blackpool North. And you skipped out Held Green and Gatley. You ran fast, which was quite cool. I've got a warning for a 40 coming up. We've also got a neutral section as well. So we're going right under the flight path here, I believe. I will be shortly. Is it just here? Somewhere along here we go right underneath the flight path. As you can see the sort of runway lights. Yeah, here it is here, look at this. There's a plane that's straight over the top of us. And then onto the airport over there. Cool. As we come up to the Triangle Junction. But this route is out now. Again, it's £24.99, so it's cheaper than usual. And it is the first DLC by Alan Thompson Sim. So that will take you off to Wilmslow and Alderley Edge. I don't know, is there actually any stations along? Oh, there is one. Oh, Styal. Is that it? Yeah, just Styal. Yet to drive down that bit. Not done that bit yet. Wonder if there are any services which run down Styal line but don't call at Manchester Airport. Have to well, try and find that out. Here's the neutral section, just coast it. I haven't seen the line light go out yet. I'm not sure if the neutral sections do work in the 323. Oh, hang on, no, not that. Oh, hang on, what are we doing? Well, here's the first stop coming up. So this is Held Green. That's as soon as you come off of the triangle. are we stopping though? Where's the stop marker? There, I think. Cool. Well, this is our first time ever stopping at Held Green. Because yeah, the one I did last night, just off video, it ran fast through here. Cool. Let's do that and do that. There we go. On time as well, always good. And then yeah, we got, was it Gatley after this? Gatley. Sloan said he wins the race. Lots and lots of oh, here's one of the it's coffee the new water. It's one of the collectibles here, sort of basically the metro stands. That's a Northern branding, got the ticket machines and bits and pieces. Cool, let's get the door shut. And onwards to the next stop. So the stops are fairly close together along here. Or relatively close together. And also all going uphill as well. Especially once you get to what's the blooming station called? Once you get to East Didsbury, it's actually uphill all the way up to Piccadilly. So you've got to use the hill start button for every single stop. A bit like on Glossop line, if you're going up towards, well, Dinting, it's actually uphill the whole way. So you've got to use that hill start button quite a bit. So it's 75 miles an hour, all of the way to the one we join up with the main line again, in which it comes down to, I believe, 45? Thinking 45. No, let's keep it about 66. Not stopped at Gatley before. I don't think it'll be too much further. Again, the Styal line is relatively straightforward. I don't think there's as many speed changes as that on the line via Stockport. I think it's round this corner, Gatley. I've got a feeling it's round this corner. Yeah, here it is. This is Gatley. Again, the OHLE, the overhead line equipment, is looking marvellous on this route. As to be expected from an ATS route. We're going right down the end here. Oh, hang on, there's no stop marker. I'll just go down the end then. I wonder if that's meant to be the case. I'm recording this the day after release, so hang on. So it's in a bit of a gradient here. So you really start to lose speed. Right, that'll do. Well, it says we're going downhill apparently, really? Downhill? That looks uphill to me. And then East Didsbury. Might get a fast service going through at some point. Which, talking of which, I think there's something coming now. What's that? That's a diesel. 158? I think there's a 158 coming. That'll probably be going through. Right, East Didsbury next. Hill start button. So it feels like it, well, it looks like it's uphill. In fact, no, it's a TFW, it's a 150. Nice. I thought they only ran down the stock line via Stockport. Nice to see. And again, another sort of, well, it's nice that you can run the 150 on this route and the 153. Because on Cardiff City, you're basically just stop, start, stop, start. You only get it up to about 30, 40 miles an hour. So on this route, you can really sprint the sprinters. Right, onwards to East Didsbury. Again, there's a little bit of zoom in, zoom out action. Just as, you know, we are still relatively new to this route. But I know it stays at 75. Here comes the station, I think, coming up. Right, coming into East Didsbury. Well, it seems like there's a station, yeah. Sort of dips down a bit, then back up into East Didsbury. But no, the route's been nice. I mean, again, there's so many different services you can do on this route, and the service pattern and variety, there's loads. So there's going to be plenty of videos on this route, because there's so much to do. And of course you've got the Sunday timetable, which we haven't looked at yet. So we've got to do that as well. Here we are, this is East Didsbury. On time again, just. Nice. And get the doors locked already. Quite short dwell times on here. You're not hanging around for long. Nice. Yeah, 1 in 3, 4, 1 up here. Next station isn't far at all, and that is Burnage. Quite a funny name for it, Burnage. And the lovely train we're driving is the 323 Hyper Networker, because it is very hyper. It's a very quick accelerating train and a very good braking train as well. It's an all-round easy train, high-performing train as well. No complaints about the 323. And this is actually the 3rd time we've seen the 323. Originally it was on the Cross City line, the Birmingham Cross City. Then it was on Glossop line, and now on this one. Start popping the speed down. Bit of step 2. I don't think we're going to be too far down at this one. Yeah, not that far down at all. Back to step 1. We'll sort of coast it. Again, we're going uphill here, so gravity is sort of helping us. A little bit of power there just to push us up to the marker. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's a 1 in 231 for this station, so it is pretty steep going uphill here at Burnage. And there's also guard mode on this as well, which maybe we'll try at some point, although not too fussed about it, but maybe at some point. Right, Moldeth Road next. I know, guard mode's a funny one on this game. Like, it's It's okay to do, but then it's also a bit like meh. I don't know, does anyone play guard mode, or do you play much of it? Like, I wish it sort of let you do a bit more on your own. Let me turn the audio up as well. Like, I want to be able to blow the whistle, press the ding ding when I want to, not when the game says, oh, press the ding ding twice. I want a bit more freedom within guard mode. As of literally just, you know, having to follow it instruction by instruction. I'm just doing it the way the game wants to do it. If that makes any sense. Next stop is at the crest of the hill. Well, not the crest of the hill, but sort of bumps up a bit. And this is Moldef Road. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Although I do know how to say Levenshulme. Know how to say that now. Yeah, Levenshulme. Again, another fair gradient here at Moldef Road. Here we are. Here it is. Oh, actually, it says it's flat here. Probably not on a grade, but you can see it goes down over there. Still on time. And off this is Manchester Piccadilly in about 8 minutes. So you get a bit of a gap. Again, we're on the Styal line. Then you've got the main line which goes up via Stockport. This is the slower way. Well, they're saying that, how much slower would it be if you raced the train via Stockport and via Styal? Because it seems the Styal line is 75 miles an hour most of the way up. Whereas the line via Stockport, you get hindered by Stockport where it comes down to, what, 40? I wonder how much quicker going via Stockport would be. Was that Pendo run we did into Manchester? That went so quick. Yeah, really quick. Going via Stockport. That's the warning for the 45. Which doesn't start actually for a little while yet. Sort of starts round the corner. Coming down for it now, and then we then join up with the main line again. Yeah, 45. What's everyone's thoughts on this route though? Now you've played it for a couple of days. Liking it? Not liking it? Is it, you know, are you sort of overwhelmed? Well, not overwhelmed by it, but is it better than you expected? Or is it sort of how you expected it? Or is it like, ew, what's this? There we go. And there isn't actually a speed board here, but I'm pretty certain it goes up to 60, 665. It goes up here, but I don't think there's a speed board. So we shall speed up over 45. Now sort of in the neck, the neck or throat into Piccadilly. And then you've got a long site depot here. And you've got a little staff hall there as well. A little staff platform, some sort of old platform over there as well. Once upon a time that would have been something important. Yeah, we've got a warning for A40. And I think as this service goes to Crewe, or no, Liverpool, we should go onto sort of the through platforms at Manchester Piccadilly. As there's two platforms, there's two lines which go off, they don't terminate, they sort of go off to Manchester Oxford Road, and out one way goes to Liverpool and then out I think to Wigan. There's a Pendo leaving Piccadilly. You've got Ardwick station there on the right. 40 for us. And then down to 20 next. Just yet. A bit further up. Yeah, this is Piccadilly. Sort of the station of Manchester. And there's the 20 mph limit. As you sort of come off to the side of the main station, and it's also split into two platforms as well. Now, I believe we go to the further on platform, and there's also an intermediate signal on the platform, so you do have to go right the way down. Yeah, there's the intermediate signal on the platform. You've even got a co-acting signal there as well. But we'll go right the way down. There's the other intermediate signal there. So we'll try and sort of go in between the two. Stop where I stopped last night off video, which was about here. Cool, well there we go, that is Manchester Piccadilly. That's a run up from the airport. I think that was only what, 24 minutes, not too bad. Stick the DRA on. Well there we go, that is going to be everybody. This one will then go off to Liverpool via Broad Green. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as to our UK departure board affiliate link with the coupon, which I did see someone's actually got aboard, so if that was you, let me know, because thank you very much. Apart from that, see you all, and take care. Bye guys.